Hello, hello, hello. Hey there, everybody. I hope you are well. I hope 2023 so far has been a year of abundance for you, an abundance of health, wealth, love, and happiness. At least the first 5 months. Here we are in month 6, and I can't believe we're already in month 6. If you're new to this channel, hello and welcome. This is Universal Wisdom Tarot. If you're returning to this channel, welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Thank you for your wonderful support, for your likes, shares, subscribes of this channel. I am truly grateful and honored, truly grateful for you. And for my new watchers, truly grateful that you've come to spend some time here with me. This is your general intuitive tarot reading for the month of June. It is for the sign of Virgo, so that is sun, moon, and rising sign. And as a general intuitive tarot reading, it means that the messages may resonate for you, they may not resonate for you. That's okay, don't worry about it. Just take the messages that do and leave the rest for somebody else, okay? That's using your discernment. And if you are interested in a more personal reading, there is a link in the description box below that you can click on and reach out to me to book a personal tarot reading with me. This is a really, really great time to get in on a personal tarot reading with me because I am having a summer sale, summer in the Northern Hemisphere anyway. And that is for a limited time, obviously, for the summer. So a good time to get in on that deal. All right, so let's dive into your cards and get your messages for June. And as always, I like to begin by giving thanks to the angels, spirits, guides, and the universe. And I ask that my seekers and I are provided with protection. I also ask that I'm provided with clear and concise guidance and assistance in interpreting the messages that you provide me, and that they are for the highest vibrational good of my Virgo seekers. Okay, let's see what we have for you, Virgo, for the month of June. Okay, let's pull cards. Virgo, June. Okay, first card out is the Eight of Wands. Second card out is the Two of Cups. Third card is the Eight of Coins. Okay, and you've got the Knight of Cups and the Moon. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Coins. Okay, so somebody out there, or maybe several of you, I don't know. So, but there's that feeling here of wanting wealth, building your wealth, feeling like you're on target in this month. You're targeting some abundance of wealth here. And I don't just mean necessarily wealth in terms of financial wealth, although you do have the 8 of coins right here on the table. You also have, though, the 2 of cups and the Knight of Cups. So this could also be an abundance of romantic partnerships, whatever, love, trying to establish some abundance in that area. I also feel like there's an abundance here of we're wanting to have an abundance in terms of financial investments, though, and that's really coming through with the 5 of coins in terms of, you know, maybe setting something up for yourself where you feel like this will give you the stability that you need for later on. So, i.e., if you are, for example, if you are investing in real estate, then now would be the time to be targeting that real estate now, so that in whatever number of years down the road, when you go to sell it, you know, you have that stability and that abundance, right? And I feel like with the 8 of Wands, this is your target, this is your goal, this is what's in progress for you, this is what is sort of happening now, and what is your focus. Let's call it that. It's your focus, right? You see all of those wands here. You're really, they're all going into one direction and toward that sunlight. So that sunlight is that happily ever after for you, and that could be in the form of a relationship, okay, a partnership. It could be a romantic partner. It could be also a merger, a business merger here, okay? There's definitely that offer of love on the table, but there's also something hidden there because of the moon, or maybe there's a lack of feeling that, you know, that feeling when you first meet somebody and you always have that bit of, you know, is this person okay? Is this person not okay? Is this merger the right thing to do? There's just that little bit of doubt there, tiny bit of doubt, but I don't feel like that's a big thing for you this month, my dear Virgo. I do feel that this is a wealth building month for you. Wealth building in all senses of the words, love, relationships, you know, money, career, finance, projects, whatever way you want to take it, whatever way resonates for best for you. Only you really know what resonates for you in this regard. So, but this is the month to build it. Okay, building, building, building. That's what I'm going to say to you. Building everything that you want. So let's clarify that 8 of Wands, please. What is in target for my dear Virgo friends? 8 of Cups. Walking away from anything that was sort of not what you wanted in the past and not serving you anymore, kind of like walking out, looking back at it and saying, okay, that was great for the time, but now that's not good for me anymore. You now have the 3 of Pentacles, which is far better, which is all about new community, working together with new people. Look at that, you got the 2 of Cups again, okay? There's definitely something here about a partnership, a new merger. I think I said that word before. Even a merger in a relationship, right? There's two things coming together here that are aligning properly. That could be 2 people, you and somebody, or it could be two things, you and some goal you have in mind, right? There's an alignment here and a coming together of the two, and with the right knowledge, with the right skills, with the right community around you, with the right, working together with this 3 of Pentacles, really collaborating with somebody in a relationship. That's the 2 of you being really in sync, right? The 2 of you having the same likes and the same, desires, and maybe you both love to travel and you both love to watch certain types of movies, or you both love to, to go out in nature, whatever that might be. This is what you're targeting in on, right? Getting away from the old, doing something new, and getting to that merger, right? That's really what's happening here. Let's clarify the 2 of Cups. Yeah, you have the 9 of Pentacles, right? That feeling of, you know, feeling safe and sound, and feeling very confident in, you know, in what it is that you want. You also have the Seven of Swords. So, you know, this was sort of a master plan for you somewhere along the line, right? You took all the knowledge you needed and you applied it because the Chariot is there. You applied it and you said, hey, I'm going to move forward. This guy's got all the books in his hand. He just walked out of somewhere with all the books. So he's got all the knowledge, right? I'll show you this card. See? He's got all the books. He's walking out. Now, some people say this is the card of, like, you know, deceiving. I'm not saying he's deceiving anybody. He's being smart because he says, I need all the knowledge, and the only way I'm going to get this knowledge is to go get it out of all those books. Well, okay, the books now is the internet, whatever it might be, right? But if this is a relationship, you need to know how to you know, what makes a relationship work, right? That's knowledge too, right? So there's knowledge to be applied here to move forward and advance, right? This is your time of advancement to create that wealth of love, that wealth of money, that wealth of real estate, as I said, that wealth in your investments. And let's look at that Eight of Coins, because you're very focused in on that abundance there, okay? Very focused in. You see, even he's reading a book, right? You're making the right decisions for yourself. Two of Swords, right? When you know the right decision to take, then you can action it. Now, what's interesting about this Two of Swords, what I love about this Two of Swords, is that normally the swords are crossed, and even though the figure on this card has a blindfold on, normally the figure is just sitting there with the two swords crossed and not doing anything. This one's actually taking action, even though she can't really see, right? So she's saying, you know what, I'm going to take a slash here, and maybe I'm going to hit something. I'm taking a stab sort of in the dark. That's what you might have to do here to obtain that abundance of wealth. Maybe you have to. Maybe you've never invested in the stock market before, or you've never decided to purchase something as big as real estate, right? That's a big sort of risk sometimes in taking that, and being nervous about that is an okay thing. It's normal because it's risk. There's the Fool card, okay? You're going to jump off this cliff. You're not sure how it's going to end, but you can't achieve anything unless you actually take that step towards whatever it is, okay? One more card for the Eight, and there it is, the Two of Pentacles. So yeah, there's some decisions to be made. You got two twos in that line, right in that column right there. So there's some decisions that still need to be made in this regard. All right, let's clarify the Knight of Cups and that Moon, because that is an offer of love right there. That is a knight in shining armor, prince, or whatever, what have you, a knight in shining. And I don't mean that in the male or female sense of the word. I'm just saying that's as an expression. That's the one you've been waiting for, maybe. But there is a little bit of trepidation there because of the moon. So, you know, you are going to be sort of a little bit protective of yourself with the Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is an energy of, you know, I know I need to protect myself, so I'm going to pull out this really, really big knife. It's a little bit heavy for me, right? Because it's a young figure, right? It's a young male on this card, and I don't mean it in that sense that you're a male, but it's a masculine energy of being young and being saying, you know what, I'm going to be brave and I'm going to protect myself. I'm going to pull out the sword, maybe a shield, and I know they're way too big and way too heavy for me, but I'm going to try it anyway, okay? So that's what I mean about being a little bit brave here and being a little bit protective of yourself, okay? You're definitely going to want to protect yourself, even though, you know, you might not have the biggest shield on right now, okay? Or you've left your shield at home in the past, and now you need to pull it out again, right? King of Wands, there's definitely going to be a busy time for you because you're achieving what is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is your legacy, right? What you're going to leave into this world. All right, my dear Virgo, I'm going to pull one final card for you, one final message, and I will pull it from the deck called the Enchanted Map Oracle. final message for Virgo for the month of June. Final message for Virgo. Final message for Virgo. Please and thank you. Truly grateful for all your messages. All right. Card number 26 is deep freeze. Okay. So for me, the deep freeze is all about, you've sort of locked yourself away maybe in the past. You're coming out of this winter. You're looking out into this new world, and you are deciding to finally let that deep freeze thaw you, right? There is, everything has its season and its time. And, this for me is, it's telling you this is your time. So I think it's really time for you to come out and to bloom. And it's time for regeneration, and sometimes it's time for hibernation. But I think for me, your time is no longer the hibernation, or it's more of the regeneration here. So it's the time to, for projects to come forward, to shift and change, and for things to start again, right? So you have been in deep freeze, and now I would say is the time to begin that wealth building. And, obviously take some self-care in that, because, you're probably going to be a little bit busy. All right, my lovely Virgo seekers, I'm going to leave a reading there for now. I hope that there was something in here that was very useful for you and helpful. And if there was, then please do hit the like button, hit the share button, subscribe to the channel. I would be truly honored if you would subscribe to the channel. Please leave me a comment. The comments let me know whether or not these messages are resonating for you and with you, and I will read every one of them. And it helps me to really know that we're in sync, you and I. I'll see you again next month. Until then, please know I am, as always, wishing you divine light and love.